Up jumped the Ranger from the 75th.
Up jumped the Ranger from the 75th.
He had vengeance in his eyes, he was dealing death.
He had vengeance in his eyes, he was dealing death.
He was a recon scout on a halo trip.
He was a recon scout on a halo trip.
Made his money killing commies, didn't ever want to quit.
Made his money killing commies, didn't ever want to quit.
Greetings, this is Spec Ops 56 and my fellow reviewer and all-around good guy and faithful Indian companion John Toe, and we're coming to you with Spirits Review number 11. Now this Spirit Review is a little bit different, a little special. This is the Hotel Tango Distillery in Indianapolis, Indiana. This is their bourbon ready to drink. Now this is a veteran-owned distillery, craft distillery, and I had looked and found that there are a bunch of veteran-owned distilleries out there, but unfortunately they're all out of state, and South Carolina does not allow you to have spirits shipped directly to your home, because that way they don't get their cut. So I found that this was available in the Fort Jackson package store. So that's where I got this one. This is their bourbon ready to drink. This is their basic bourbon, and the MSRP on it was, I think, $50, but at the package store on base it was $36.50, I believe. So let me tell you a little bit about the story of the Hotel Tango Distillery, and what this, I've got 3 pages worth here, and this is the Reader's Digest version. If you go to their website, the story is longer, but these are the highlights. The story of Hotel Tango starts on April 14, 2002, when Travis Barnes, profoundly affected by the terrorist attacks of September 11th, enlists in the U.S. Marine Corps. He travels 2,000 miles to recruit training and the School of Infantry, aka boot camp, in Southern California. He meets Hillary, his future wife, and marries her in August 2012. He begins making whiskey, applying the same rigor, precision, and unwavering commitment he learned during his time serving his country. His whiskey is a resounding success. He wonders if it's good enough to build a company on. With plenty of encouragement, Travis, Hillary, and some friends start Hotel Tango in 2014. To honor Travis's military service, they name it based on the NATO phonetic alphabet, Hotel for Hillary, Tango for Travis. Surrounding themselves with exceptional people at every level, they focus on crafting equally exceptional spirits, spirits that reflect Travis's exacting standards, spirits that are fit to serve and made to share. And as I say, this is their bourbon ready to drink. As you can see, it's kind of neat. The bottle looks kind of like a canteen. The label looks like something off of an MRE. It's American straight bourbon whiskey. It's aged for 2 years, so it's a young whiskey. It says that it has aromas of caramel balanced by rye. And they even say it's best in a cocktail. So it has 45% alcohol by volume or 90 proof. So we're going to try it. I would have bought their premium one, but it wasn't available in the package store on base. So, if I can, I'm going to try to get more of the veteran-owned distillery products, but we'll have to wait and see how that works out. Now, John has shown you this, In fact, I'll let you zoom in on the back label too, because it's kind of neat. It's made up to look like, some military specification label, something like that. So it's just pretty neat.
Okay, got it.
And the color, you can see in the bottle, it's your usual caramel color. So, all right. Not much to grab hold to on this top.
It's coming slowly.
Yeah, it's coming. And yep, there we go. And the stopper is rubber for anybody that cares. Now, I also am going to say that I don't recall whether or not I've ever had bourbon. If I did, it would have been in my early days of drinking, in which case I'd have no idea what it tasted like, whether I liked it or anything else. So, all right, John, come on around.
All right, let me get this situated.
Yeah, that ought to be enough. That ought to be enough.
Yeah.
Smelling it already. Okay, come on. There we go. All right, let's smell it.
We'll aerate mine just a tad.
I do smell the caramel. And while there is some alcohol, medicinal alcohol scent,
Mm-hmm.
it's not as strong as I expected from a 2-year bourbon. But that's pretty much all I smell. And of course, you couldn't wait.
I've never had bourbon. The flavors just change and change.
You can tell this is a young whiskey.
It's got a bark to it.
It's got, yeah, it's definitely got an alcohol burn, an alcohol flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get much else from the first sip, but we'll see what I get in the second sip once my taste buds calm down a little. It's still, even so, just like with the scent, it's still not as strong as I expected.
It's there. Would you taste a woody smell, taste? Like oak? I'm not sure.
I taste a bit of caramel, not much, and I do taste the woody flavor. I do have, especially as it evaporates in my mouth, then I get the wood notes,
And it's staying.
which is unusual because I haven't gotten that wood note from any of the other whiskeys that we've tried, whereas you have.
I have.
But
I got it on this one
didn't.
too.
But this one, I don't know, maybe it's because it is a young whiskey, only 2 years, that it has more wood flavor.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely get the wood note. I don't get it as it goes over my tongue, but as it evaporates in the mouth, then I definitely get the wood note from it. I couldn't tell you whether it was oak or anything, just wood.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get any other flavors from it.
No, I don't either. And as each swallow progressively, this like the flavor changes. It's more mellow now.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the first
Or maybe it's just
first taste was
or maybe we're just more mellow now.
maybe we keep it up, we will be.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, it does say best in a cocktail, best mixed with something. What do you think it'd be good mixed with?
Do you think it would be good in that coffee?
And
Or a
somehow I had a feeling you
Well-
might have said
yeah,
that it would be good in coffee.
it'd be worth a shot.
Lucky for you,
You happen to have some handy.
I just happen to have some here, and I kind of thought it would be too. So I'm just gonna.
All right, let me have some of that. There we go.
Okay. I have to say the alcohol in it does seem to anesthetize your mouth a little bit.
Oh, the alcohol burn is subdued quite a lot. The coffee flavor melds right with it.
I think I had more of the bourbon left than you did.
Yeah.
So I think I'll add a little more of this.
I got a roastiness flavor.
Because I still got a bit of a burn.
A bit of a burn? I don't have any.
Yeah, you must not have much left.
Mmm.
We could remedy that.
No. It's just right. It's smooth.
Now it's better.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's better.
He took that burn off the back end and melted it on mine.
Mostly.
Yeah.
I still have a little bit.
A little bit.
A
Well,
little
I do
bit.
too, but I wouldn't want it all gone.
And I can still taste the alcohol taste,
Mhm.
even through the coffee. It is definitely a young whiskey.
Yes.
And you probably would want to use this in more of a sweet, fruity cocktail,
Mhm.
something like that.
But for my first try, I would have to say I like it.
Yeah, I can give it one of these.
Being my first try, and I'm quite surprised with it, I'm going to give it 2.
You must have got more flavors out of it than I did.
I do. I get a lot of flavor out of it.
Yes, that's just it. I don't. I get that little bit of caramel. I get the alcohol,
And I get roastiness.
and that's all I got out of the
Wow.
bourbon itself.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I get the coffee,
Right.
less of the burn, still got the alcohol flavor,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't really taste the caramel anymore with the coffee in it, but it just may be covered up by the coffee.
To me, the woodiness is still there. It's right there with the coffee.
And of course, since I don't have any other bourbon flavor in my experience to compare it to,
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to stick with a 1 thumb up.
Until we get another
Okay, because it's not terrible.
one. No, it's not.
No, but I suspect that a much older bourbon is going to have much better flavor, and I suspect that their premium bourbon
Would really.
will probably be a whole nother world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so but
That's it for me.
for basic bourbon, for a mixer, and for helping out another veteran-owned company,
Mm-hmm.
definitely will recommend it.
I would too. It's a good one.
Okay, that takes care of our spirit review number 11. If I can manage to get more of these spirits from other veteran-owned distilleries around the country, then I may start a separate series strictly for veteran-owned distilleries, like I do with the veteran-owned coffee companies. But that remains to be seen. So either way, anytime I can get one of these veteran-owned ones, it'll show up in our regular spirits review. Till then. So that takes care of this, and till next time, this is Spec Ops 56, and you know that lush behind the camera, John, saying cheers.